Hello, everybody, and welcome back to the channel. I wanted to take a moment to thank everybody who watched my first video on YouTube. Let's be honest, though, there was only 3 people, but I still do really appreciate the support, and hopefully I can grow from there. So once again, thank you very much, and let's get into BioMutant episode number 2 and see what kind of trouble we can get into today. So, let's go. Sprinting, all right.
A signpost maps it out for the cartographically challenged.
Urinates on the
Let's
sign.
see.
Beautiful. All right, fast travel point. Yeah, run away. Not really interested in fighting you right now.
Must be the world eater that chewed off Out of Date's leg. You'll need a hat trick to bring that down.
Need more than a hat trick.
Look, a survivor. Glad to see someone made it out alive. He's heard the stories about the terror inflicted by the world eaters to other enclaves, but never expected one to come all the way here.
I'm not sure if you guys want me to read that or not.
There won't be much left to save if this continues, even if the Tree of Life survives the attack. He doesn't know what your connection is to this place, but something tells him you've stayed true to your heart. Anyway, he needs help and says it's by your actions you'll be judged, not by your intentions.
I think I'll be nice and help this guy out.
He's grateful for that. You still seem to have a spark of light in you.
That's a spark of light in you!
What's there to like about light? It hurts to look at.
Not as much as it hurts to look at you.
Always making this personal.
And you're always trying to pretend it's not.
There's Out of Date again. He must have missed something important. Out of Date says you will make a better stand against the World Eaters with the support of a tribe, and there are 2 nearby. The Myriad tribe is likely to be a good match as they act on the understanding of the greater good and have a code of honor. Regardless of who you choose, it won't be easy, as the conflict between the tribes is worse than ever, teetering on the brink of war. The Myriad's conviction to stop the World Eaters began when the Leviathans rose from the depths of the surf. Siding with the Myriad's movement for wholeness in a fragmented world might seem like the logical thing to do, but is it the right thing? One thing's certain, though. Destiny arrives all the same. The Jagni tribe only ever had one conviction: to bring balance to the world by wiping out the weak. They believe a cleansing is necessary to restore the world, and want to let the World Eaters bring down the Tree of Life. But siding with Jagni isn't necessarily a bad thing. Fate will find a way. Out of Date says someone needs to break the stalemate and shift the balance of power to either Jagni's or Myriad's side. He believes the tribe's Sifus, Myriad especially, will listen to you and expects you to pay at least one of them a visit and play your part. Out of Date will be waiting for you beneath the Tree of Life if you lose track of what you need to do.
Okay, so I guess we have to decide what we're going to do now. Okay.
Another fork in the road. It's either the tunnel or the motor bridge. What'll it be?
I say we do the tunnel. Why not? I know I wanted to play a little bit dark in this this playthrough, but I don't know. I seem to be leaning more towards the light now.
It's unusual that natural tunnels like this still exist. Most of them got flooded.
I have to say, this game is absolutely stunning. I just love being in this world. Not sure what it is, but just the color palette and, I don't know, level design is awesome.
Feeling fierce.
Get wrecked. I forgot about the Wicked Wolf. See ya. Wouldn't want to be ya. Man, that's devastating. Oh. Oops.
Those are the kind of things you need. That's the Myriad tribe's fortress. Will they be friends or foe? You should head up there. That way you'll know.
Gotta take another leak here, quick.
Let's see.
Alright. See what these guys have
It's
to
a
offer.
beaten path to that door. If you go there, you'd better make an entrance. Says they're wary of strangers. They're at war. Points out that the Sifu has a tight schedule, but is willing to let you in and find out if he has an open slot.
Sibi? La fanen aginkan man. Gerat na fal hutut mus. Tugai la wute.
The Myriad tribe act on understanding of the greater good and a code of honor. They believe uniting the tribes is the only way to restore the peace. The Sifu is convinced that defeating the World Eaters and saving the Tree of Life is the only way to make the world a better place. He welcomes you to the Myriad Fort and introduces himself as the tribe's Sifu. But he was hoping you'd show up. The news of a vigilante Ronin on crusade crossing the Great Wall through the crack in Bunker 101 has preceded you. He heard you took Out of Date's side against the scavengers in Bunker 101. It seems you believe in helping your next, and that's something you have in common. There's something about your spirit that sparks memories of you as a kidling. He can still sense you're kind-hearted. The Sifu says sometimes one memory can make another come to life. He hasn't thought about your Mooma for ages, even though she taught him a lot. He was one of the original Wang Fu disciples. There were 6 of them, but the unity fell apart after Lupa Lupin attacked the old village. Soon after, they formed new tribes based on their own values, and when the Blight started, the animosity escalated to war.
Saramoto?
Myriad wants unity between the tribes. Their goal is understanding of the greater good and establishing a code of honor. If you believe there's some good in everyone, there's still hope for tomorrow. You'll unite the tribes and defeat the World Eaters to save the Tree of Life.
I think we'll join the Myriad. It's the game's end goal to save the Tree of Life. Seems legit.
The old thinking.
He was hoping you'd join them. You understand that there's no harm in doing good to others.
Brita.
The Sifu was waiting for something to tip the balance in their favor, and with you by their side, he's confident you can unite the other tribes. The one you should coerce first is the Jagni tribe.
Tankand.
Their kin have run out of options and found themselves backed into a corner. Even those who desire peace have been forced to prepare for war. He wants you to focus. These are the new rival outposts your tribe needs to take control of. He says you'll regret not being on their side. The only way you'll learn their secrets, Wung Fu and the tribe weapon now, is if you defeat him. And that will never happen.
Ala Manglif.
You both have gentle minds, so they want to wage a gentle war. A war that bonds as much as it breaks.
Porote nat.
Tells you not to be afraid. Your fate cannot be taken from you. Claim the rival outposts and earn the right to wield the tribe weapon.
Dergenkin ala dubai.
Once you've dealt with the rivals' outposts, you'll challenge their Sifu to unite their tribe with yours and let your kin share land again.
Galamat sab mofete.
Seeing you brings back his memories of the old village.
Can boof.
He remembers your kind and unselfish soul and can sense you still have it in you, the will to do good.
Galata fole.
Anyway, the memories you make with your family are strong and can sometimes come to life. Passing the old village on your way to the first rival outpost might help.
All right, conquering we will go. Wonder if we should look around in here for loot. Well, yeah, something here. Oh, well, let's just equip that.
Fits nice.
I need level 3. Okay, we'll keep that one for now. Thanks for having us, guys. It's very nice of you. It's an add-on. We'll worry about that later. We don't need to worry about that right now. Okay, I guess it's time to leave.
Heads up.
Let's see. What do we look like? Oh. Let me out of this insane asylum.
Claims no one loves critters more than Noko. When you meet her, just ask.
Alright, we're getting some action now. Oh, what's that? Oh, wow. Easy, big boy. Throw me around for. Come down there and fight you. Yeah, come down here. There we go. Whoa, he hits hard. Thanks. Health regen. Oh, more health regen. Nice.
Better beware, that's a mump up ahead. They were hit hard by evolution, the wonky ones especially, deformed and unfurred.
Oh, wow. Dude, what? Out on the rocks. That isn't right.
You're on the ropes.
Yeah.
Got it.
Oh, man. No, 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 no. You're not gonna hit me with that thing. Wicked wolf. Get you some. Ember. Tongue tickly. The health regen.
Lost on this place, but it evokes a tingling sensation. There's something special about it, drawing you closer.
I don't feel that tingling feeling, really, but whatever.
Let's see.
Dude, if your urine looks like that, you should probably see a doctor. Just saying.
As time passes, memories fade, and sometimes feelings change. It's not about who you were, it's about who you'll become. This story is far from over. Echoes of a long-lost past, like whispers in the wind.
Okay. What are we supposed to be doing here? Not looting, apparently.
Here's someone who takes each day as it comes. He wonders where you've been. He hopes you've been out at the lake, practicing your swimming technique. He understands Wang Fu is hard. That's why your Mooma only has 6 disciples. Doing just one thing helps you get more done in less time. He thinks you should really know how to swim by now. Knowing how to swim won't solve life's hard problems, but at least one of them won't be drowning.
All right, then. Okay, so I guess get out of the water as quick as possible. Kick him into the water.
He says that wasn't too bad, was it?
Not to swim.
At least you learned that you'll drown if you don't swim. But you need practice. Lots of practice. Judging by your Mooma's look, it seems you forgot something. You promised you'd train with her before the sun goes down. It's time to go. The dedication to training is important. You can't rely solely on the fact that Wang Fu is in your blood. You should know, practice makes perfect. She'll see you at the village square.
You're there soon.
She'll be waiting for you. There will be a surprise for you at the end, too.
Cool. Everybody likes a
Here's
surprise.
another familiar face with lots on his mind. He was hoping you could help him pick up some scrap for a thingamajig he's working on. He's happy to hear that from someone that's a part of the coming generation. You owe it to yourself to protect the environment. You should look for things that are recyclable. It shouldn't take you too long to find some. He wonders what usefulness you found.
I'm not really sure, actually.
He says whatever it is, it shouldn't be left lying around on the ground. He can work wonders with almost anything and asks if you know how to upcycle. But that's his point, to take something useless, change it, and put it to good use again. He'd love to teach you to upcycle, and the scrap you found would be a good start.
All right, so there is crafting in this game. So can we craft right from here? Oh, crafting base. Oh. So which one should we put on here, do you think? This one gives more armor piercing, so let's go with that one. Craft weapon, press X. Looks like the one we already had, no?
You did well, but he can't help but wonder why you decided to craft a weapon. He appreciates those able to deliver a sharp remark. He's looking forward to seeing what you'll make next. It seems you have a talent for this. It looks like she's starting to lose her patience. You know she doesn't like waiting for you. She wants to see you on the village square right away. Then you've got a good excuse. You share a responsibility to prevent hardship on nature and the environment. It's your future. She wants you to grow up and start thinking for yourself. You really need to find yourself before she's gone. That's all she's ever asked of you, that you'll try and give it your best. You can't do more than that. You've always followed your own path, but this time she needs you to follow her.
Well, best get on with that.
They look determined. Better watch out. He asks you to stop right there and wonders where you think you're going. He says that it's not too late for you to turn back, though. There's no way they'll let you pass. He wants to know who you think you are.
Jesus, bullies everywhere, man.
He says you're right. Nobody can tell him what he can and can't do, and that includes you.
Man, this sword is something else. Too bad I can't use it. This guy got arrows. Some sort of gun. Oh, what happened? Definitely thought I beat that button mash thing. You gonna take my sword, you punk? Rip.
She asks if you're hurt. What happened?
They're insecure. 100% correct.
If confidence is silent and insecurity is loud, she thinks you're absolutely right. The most important thing is that you're okay. It's time to focus on your training now.
Train with Mooma. Hopefully she can give us some pointers on how to beat the bullies.
Here's someone close to heart, doing what he does best. He asks if you could help him too before you leave for training. He wishes that was true for your Mooma too, but guiding the village into the future and teaching Wang Fu to her disciples seems more important for every day. He suggests you get going and find him gadgets and ideas for how you can upcycle some old fabrics.
Okay. Nothing like sifting through somebody's dirty laundry. Okay, where's the other one?
He's curious to see what you found. He says whatever it is, it shouldn't be left forgotten at the bottom of a pile of recyclables. He says it's about time you learned how and offers to teach you, starting with the scrap you found.
Okay, so how does this work? Basic armor and then some resistances to elements. I guess for us, we go heavy on armor. Go with this one. Maybe put it on this side. Ooh, big boost to armor. Put this one. And I get the critical chance from that. Is there any other ones? No, just that. Be nice to find one with a higher armor rating and a crit, but clearly that's not it, so we'll just use that. Put it over here. 7 and a 2. Well, we'll just use that. Okay, craft that up.
The style might be too edgy for his taste, but it looks sharp on you.
Okay, I don't know what that line of text is at the bottom there, but
You should take it with you, wear it to practice. He's looking forward to seeing what you'll make next. It seems you have a talent for this.
I have a talent for sifting through laundry and making armor. Beautiful. That's what I wanted out of life, really. Who's that bear inside that building there?
Your Mooma says it's about time you got here. Hopes you're as ready as you claim to be. She says she is eager to get started. You don't have much time left before the sun goes down. Your Mooma says you did well today. She's so proud of you. Thanks you for being such a good student. Been working on a present for you, with the help of Gizmo and Wiz. You should go see him and find out what it is. You've deserved it.
Come here, automaton. Where are you? Come back. This little guy's fast.
Catchy.
Oh, yeah.
Your Mooma says she's never seen an apparatus as green as this little thing. It's wonderful. A piece of Scraptronics like this has built-in old-world tech that makes it a potent communication device. It's called an automaton, and it's hardwired to your DNA. It'll follow wherever you go and see whatever you see.
I'll be honest with you.
You should think of it as watching over you when she can't. Your Mooma says you look tired. No wonder. It's been a long day. She's so happy you made the most of it. Rest, and you'll find strength for tomorrow. Nothing could stop Lupin from setting the world on fire. Your Mooma urges you to blaze a trail. A burnt kidling will learn to dread fire. That's just adding fuel to the flames. Give it a last burst and you'll make it. Your Mooma says this is it. The time has come. She must fight Lupin. This time there's no escape. She can hear him coming. Whatever happens, you need to know she loves you. And everything she's done has been to protect you, your Popsy, and those she was chosen to lead. Here it comes. The past coming to haunt the present.
Okay. What are we supposed to do against this guy? He had 67 damage, that's good. Come here, don't back away from me, pal.
You must go through fire and water to make it out of here. Your Mooma says you can make it if you believe in it. Where she goes, you go. Blood is thicker than water.
Whim.
You're in deep surf. Don't make waves. The surf goes where it wants to go. It'll take you to the shore as long as you go with the flow.
Come on, Mooma. Uh-oh. Swim fast. These were so close. Mooma, what?
Death is not to be feared by one who has lived life with a pure heart. A part of her will live on in you. The creature is hungry for more. Nothing is going to stand in its way now.
Hi, Mooma.
If a sacrifice is made for someone else, it's not lost, but passed on to the next. Life must go on. Real sacrifice comes from love and necessity when all other options are exhausted. The ultimate test of conscience is the willingness to give up anything to save what you truly care about. What you do for yourself dies with you. What you do for your kin remains and makes you immortal in their memory.
Oh no, another guy down.
As the moment fades and is lost, the only thing that remains is loneliness. It doesn't mean you'll forget your past. It simply means you need to move on.
Okay, well, that seems like a good place to leave it for this episode. Again, thank you so much for watching. I really do appreciate the support. And I will see you all in the next video.